You ever get the feeling something really bad is about to happen?
Hello. It is I again. Hannah. Hannah Baker. You might have deja vu right now. No, you have not seen this sequence in the previous video. No, you will not call me out on it. You will mind your business, because you are not a bitch. Anyways. Blah blah. Something something. Grab a seat. Grab some snacks. Because I'm about to tell you the story about my life. More specifically, why my life ended. And if you're listening to this tape, you're one of the reasons why. Or something like that.
That's my mama, and you can tweet till you get blue in the face. I don't care. She can have whatever she want, because that's my mama.
From day one y'all did not want homegirl on this show, and I'll never understand why. She is very talented. Literally one of CLC's aces. She can dance, she can sing, and she even raps when she needs to. She's also an amazing performer like never speak on my sister again. But for some reason, you all saw her as a threat. Honestly, I didn't expect her to do as well as she did. Like, how do you see any CLC girl that's not Gian as a threat? They have zero fans. Grow up, get some bitches. Speaking of growing up, there's nothing wrong with her age. You all are either 12, or just need a quick drag. Unbee's old ass is literally older than her, like you all are so annoying and need to be touched. I don't care. But don't worry, Eugen Voodoo is real. Eugen Ace. Eugen Pretty. Eugen Slayer. Congrats on your debut. Or very sorry that it didn't happen. Everything about this survival show has been boring, and I hope it's the last installation. Like, cancel the series, don't make a boy group version. Pack it up, and go back to the drawing board. Starting with a theme song, it's like not giving at all. I actually like it, and listen to it a lot. But I mean, if you throw me a cute concept, I will eat it up. It's just very simple. The dance is really nice, but the song, kinda boring, simple. I needed something more catchy and upbeat to really get interested in the show. Then the episodes drag along so slowly. It's impossible to be interested in any part of it. Now mind you, I only really watch the last 10 minutes if I can because it airs so early, but damn, even the drama is stale. Like, can we please get some meddling?
I'ma smack one of you bitches. I'm telling y'all, go ahead with your bullshit.
Haven't thought about this in a while, but the first few weeks were so annoying. You had all these stins shitting on these girls, when their faves were literally no better when they started their survival show. And the thing is that, it wasn't that bad. The editing made it seem much more worse, but if you watch the full, uncut versions, the performances were nice. And they had some really amazing performances that you all never talked about, and now those girlies are watching the episodes from home. But even then, did we forget Produce 48 and 101 auditions? Each of them had their own flaws and slayers. But keep in mind, these are literal trainees because they're not ready to debut yet. Plus, wasn't it stated that mnet chose different songs for them to audition with? I think if they would have stuck with things they chose, it would have been better. So like, y'all should have calmed down. And let's look within when we discuss why trainees are getting worse. Because you bitches praise terrible dance and rap skills, don't care about vocals, and make songs where bitches shout or talk on the track go viral. That's why.
Oh no, I lost my pen.
You could borrow mine.
Thanks.
I lost something once. I lost something I couldn't live without.
The cell system was some bullshit. I don't care. It was meant to keep the number of Korean, Chinese, and Japanese girls even, but it ended up pushing the worst trainees through, I fear. Let's never do that shit again, I'm sorry. We lost you day Eon to the cell system. Need I say more? A lot of the girls fell for it. It's so funny. Not just evil editing in the terms of making one girl the villain, but being very shady and highlighting notes that weren't that good. It was so unnecessary, and like I said, you a lot fell for it. Let's run down the list, shall we? First, the notes. There were a lot of girls that got dragged on Twitter because of this. But Chin had a little drag reversal, right? Everyone immediately came to her defense like, yes, exactly. Congrats on your debut, or sorry that you didn't debut. Then the weird little section where they made it seem like the foreign trainees were so desperate to debut because the K-pop industry was so much more superior, like weirdos. And I'm glad those girls went home. Anyways. Then Kai Bing's evil editing. Listen, she used to be my MILF. But how do you mess up on every performance? Now you got me and Eugene turning our heads sideways. Anyways. I don't think she deserved the hate she got, and what a fall from grace that was. It literally wasn't that serious. Oh no, she said she was leader and didn't wanna hear you bitches yapping. Bad Kai Bing. Get some bitches like. Racist number 1 and 2 should have gone home first, but whatever. Don't worry.
And I really scratch my head and I wonder, where's God when you need him? Because this does not make any sense.
Now, I'm going to need every eyes one stand to sit down, because that ripped group is not a good one. Even the final lineup wouldn't have slayed, by the way. Sorry. I need a Fromus 9 type of rigging. Now that is a real group, Henny. Talent all through the bitch, so pretty, so funny, so slayful. How do you see all these talented trainees going home and think to yourself, let's follow the law? And if you're not, and you are rigging, you're doing a terrible job. Some girls should have been carried through and received the day Eon promotion. Let's meet their moms. Cry. Do something.
I just hit an Ariana Grande note, bitch.
I think her being on this show should really make you all look in the mirror. None of you even cared about what she did. Y'all either used that as a gotcha moment or you're really weird and continued to support her. I've talked about it a lot, but I think the Eugene we go up but you don't thing is really what made y'all upset, and then you just pile on it with the N-word thing. And if she debuts, I swear to God. I was really excited to see Sunmi and Tiffany in the same room, but oh my god. What a waste they were. They truly did nothing for those girls. Borah was the true planet master all along, I fear. First of all, we already knew when that one girlie's resume came out, that it would be some bullshit. You telling me you train the most subpar vocalists in the industry and I'm supposed to expect you to bring something good to this show? It was crazy actually. And I hate how they were all Korean. You got Chinese, Japanese, and Korean trainees. Where's the C and J? Jikyung not returning your calls? Y'all can't afford Victoria, Faye, Gia, Mickey, or something. Mina and Momo and Sana was busy. Too early for Giselle? What was the reason? Like it was so geared towards the Korean trainees. I don't care if it's a Korean show, or if they're gonna promote primarily in Korea. Then don't accept foreign trainees. Simple.
Under communist regimes, people can't afford food. Your blue hair dye would be out!
And to build on that, like I said, everything was geared towards Korean trainees. Sure, you may try and come up with a reason as to why that is, but the point is, if you're gonna have foreign trainees, make those accommodations. Make it easier for them. These girls shouldn't have to learn and suffer through a language they don't know because you're too cheap to pay for a translator. Or you just simply don't care. And why the fuck was Daeyeon promoted like that and I still feel like she's invisible? Literally a whole main character arc, and yet, nobody knows you. And I'm sure she's a great person, she's gonna debut obviously, she's gonna be pretty. But damn, like she did not need all of that. I hope she comes with it in the future and shows that she deserved it all. Why is it always a damn Blackpink song? Like no cover will ever sound good, I'm sorry. Blackpink's songs are very unique and really only fit their voices. So when you have these girls on the beat it's like whoa. What the fuck is this shit? Turn it off. From now on, please give them something simple and easy and fitting. And throw in a Luna song too like damn. And finally, my 13th reason. The one that did it. This terrible ass fucking lineup. This lineup kinda doesn't slay when you think about it. There were several sneaks. A few rigged in. I don't know why it took weeks for their company's checks to clear, but it obviously did with this final lineup because what the hell. I'm sure some of them are talented. Have yet to see the talent in question but okay cool. This lineup is so disappointing. I don't believe this shit. Literally by the time we got to the top 2, most of the slayers were still on the main stage. Do you know what that does to me? Do you know what that does to this group? 1 sale. 9 Spotify streams. Out of melon. Out of bugs. Flops for life. On new good promoter until disbandment. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't know who some of these girls were until last week. Michero, Yeonjun, the other one. Yeso or something? Yeah, I never seen you before but hi hello congrats on your debut. Why didn't Borah do it for you? Why didn't Mia, Suayeon, and Yurin do it for you? Do you hate talent? Do you hate personality? What the fuck? I hate this group. Hate this show. Waste of fucking time. And I will be solo standing.